How goes, family? Welcome back to Larry's and Things Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional day. Um, should have did my last word of the day yesterday, but it was a long Friday, so how it is. Sometimes you just lose track of time, and then by the time you feel like that time, you're exhausted, and you're not going to be your 100% self if you do it the way that you plan on doing it. So I leave it at that. All right, today's word of the day is anachronistic. Anachronistic stands for something that's old fashioned and maybe a little bit out of place in an anachronistic way. Excuse me. But I chose this word today because I think sometimes being old fashioned, especially in today's world, is a great thing. Being old fashioned, especially really when it boils down to manners, kindness, crazy concepts, but there are things that are fading away for a lot of people. Not all, but a lot of people, and it makes the world not the best place to be, or the atmosphere the best place to be when people can't bring joy to the world. They bring I like to call it depression to the world, anarchy to the world, sadness to the world, deliberately. Not when life events happens, but I always say it's when you're always surrounded by somebody who's um, being disrespectful. Why would you want to be around them unless you're making money? And even then, eventually, it's like having a bad job. Eventually, you're going to try to move on because being around toxic people and toxic environments can make or break people, but eventually it can break you no matter how strong you are because it's not the most healthiest thing on the planet. I'll leave it at that. Okay, today's quote of the day is by Mr. Jay-Z, whether you love him or hate him. I always have my mixed reviews about Jay-Z, but he is a very smart businessman, so we'll say that much. But he says, "Don't tell me what was said about me. Tell me why they were so comfortable to say it to you." Because when somebody's always comfortable enough to say something bad about you, then that kind of lets you know that that person might not be a friend. They might be somewhat of an ally, or they might just be a blatant enemy. So a blatant enemy is somebody you want to take out. You don't want to mix with at all on any level. An ally is a person that is somebody that could have your back, but they could be a person that they could eventually become your enemy too. There's always that possibility. And then there's actual friend who's somebody's supposed to be like nationwide and always on your side. And I always say, hey, I keep my allies further away. I keep my enemies close so I can take them out if I need to. And I keep my friends even closer. See what happens. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to be like the CIA and assume everybody's guilty till proven innocent. On that note, do the great thiefy things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves so you can live like fools. As they say in Spanish, bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.